So there are plenty of ribs on the market these days, but what I want to show you today is something a little bit different. It's the Tsar 95SL, built by Tsar just outside Milan. This boat capable of 56 knots and a few interesting features. Firstly, the hull. Hull is pretty unique. If we look at the bow, you can see the really fine entry it's got there. 5 patents on this hull, making it quite unique and obviously very efficient. If we just wander back, just want to pick out a few features as we go down here. Now this boat's been finished in the dark grey, which is an option. Under there you can see the bow thruster for easy manoeuvrability.
This is 6 meters.
And if we look here, you can see the step. Now, used in really kind of offshore race boats, but sneaking into sports boats now, that provides a cushion of air, introduces air between the water and the hull, which reduces friction and really increases the effectiveness and the efficiency of the hull, which is increasing speed. This fabric finish on the tubes, also an extra, but really works really nicely. So we come to the real business end of the boat now, and here we have the biggest engine option, a pair of 350 horse outboards, 700 horsepower on a 3-ton boat. No wonder it's doing nearly 60 knots. Come and have a look. Contra-rotating props in stainless, obviously. And up here, a really nice usable bathing platform which extends round the outboards, finished in this optional flexi teak. If we move around here, again you can see bathing ladder, easy access onto the boat from the water, and again an easy route back into the cockpit from the water. Right, let's get aboard the Tsar. I think let's start with the helm. And from here, just a stunning view, really good viewing for all manoeuvring. Controls easily to hand. Got a bow thruster here. Seats are particularly practical. You've got a bolster to lean against, or pop them down, and a seat for longer journeys. Looking at the floor, we've got the flexi teak, which is extended right through the deck on all the steps as well. And if we go up onto the bow, this boat has the optional sun pad. So if we just walk up here, the centerpiece there pops up and becomes a table, so you've got a lovely dining area there. Again, more flexi teak on the bow. And here's some head cushions so you can enjoy that sunshine. And as we move back, this boat, which is pretty highly spec'd, has the optional T-top. And another option on top of the T-top is this extending awning here, which covers the rear deck. Now the rear deck is either a dinette as it's configured now, or this table drops down and it becomes one huge sun pad. Under here as well, the locker there, really cavernous, can put loads of stuff in there, equipment, fenders, inflatable, whatever you want. If we move round to the wet bar is standard, so you've got sink here, burner. Now this is an option. We've got a 2-drawer fridge, which is probably a necessity to keep your beers cold, but a really useful thing, and obviously very close to the table here. Right, we've moved down now into the cabin, something obviously a little bit unusual for ribs in general. The accommodation down here, fairly basic, but a really good berth for a weekend. A few hatches just to give you a bit of ventilation, and storage under the decks here. What it does have though is quite a nice little self-contained heads with basin and loo down there. And also we have a pop-out shower, so you can actually hose yourself down after your swim. But a useful feature, and makes staying on board obviously a bit more bearable. So you find me nestling up to these twin 350s, and who wouldn't? We would love to have a go on this boat, and hopefully we will one day, you never know. But just a superb boat, and something a little bit different in the rib world. Thanks for watching, and please do subscribe.